All right, what's up everybody? Today we are going to be fishing this little lake or pond that I found. There's probably one or two because this one's small. There's probably two that I'm gonna end up fishing today. This one that I'm gonna start at is small, so we might be able to fish it a lot faster because of how tiny it is. But we are also going to be trying some TikTok lures that we bought. The goal is to only throw that. I brought multiple rods, but today we're gonna throw just the TikTok lure until we get something, and then we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna keep fishing with that one until we catch it, and whatever day we end on, we're gonna start the next one. So I'll see you guys at the water. Let's get fishing. All right, so unfortunately, the little pond that I was gonna fish is a ecological pond, and I'm not supposed to fish it, not allowed to fish it. Fortunately, we're right by a lake, so I'm gonna try fishing the boat dock that's around here, see if I can catch anything with that. But we're still gonna continue the day one of the TikTok Whopper Plopper challenge. Let's get after it. I've never really fished Whopper Ploppers, but the fact that they were like 12 bucks on TikTok, I figured I'd buy them. And it comes with 10 different flavors. So we're gonna give it a try. I don't really know how to work them all that well, so this video is also gonna be me learning how they work. I saw something hitting this grass a second ago, so that's why we're fishing right here. Ooh, there's a little alligator already this morning. I don't know if there's any actual fish right here. I just figured I'd try it because there's grass laying around. See, this is why I need to start bringing my big camera, so when we're out here doing some fishing. All right, I'm gonna add the picture of that alligator that's out here. Probably right about now in the video, so you guys can see the little alligator. Stupid coots, get out of here. What the hell happened? Some grass. So that's the thing about these that I've noticed, as being from TikTok, I'm probably gonna have to change the hooks. Their hooks aren't very sticky. You guys might be able to see the alligator in the video. He's coming over here. I'm gonna try and avoid hooking up to him on video. Not that I'm gonna do it off video either, because that's illegal, but I don't know if you can see him. He's over there in that grass. I'll get another picture. He's sitting here staring at me. The fun of living in Florida. We're gonna move because I don't feel like hooking up to him. And this is probably why I lose lures, because I really want to throw it in there, but the problem is I'm gonna get caught on all kinds of grass coming back. Oh yeah, wake all the fish up if they're over here. Loud ass dock. So far I don't know if it's just Whopper Ploppers in general, or if it's these Whopper Ploppers. But you get a little bit of grass on one of the hooks, and it just completely stops the action. I feel like I spend more time fixing rat nests than I do actually fishing in my videos. We're gonna hand fish the rest of this one because watch, this will be the time that I catch something. So the problem is the line on this reel apparently is old. And I should have changed it. It's dry rotted out. And when I tried to reel that rat nest in, it snapped my line. Even though I've not actually caught anything on one of these ever, it's still probably one of my favorite lures just because Whopper Plopper is fun to say. We gotta be careful though, because I don't know where that gator went, and I really don't feel like him resurfacing. Oh, there he is. Crazy. The gator did resurface though, and babies like him, or her, we don't discriminate, are extremely aggressive towards, because they're unlearned on what's going to hurt them and what they can eat. So we got to be careful about whether or not he turns on it, which is exactly what he's doing. Nope, stay there, big dog. I don't want to hook up to you. They're very interested in the top waters, especially at that small. I don't know if you can see them. I hope so. But yeah, right about there. They're very aggressive towards top water baits, and we'll bite them. I'm gonna fish this one a little bit longer just because there's a lot of places to fish. I'm gonna try and throw it behind the boats, see if we can draw one out that might be under the boats. I don't think there's gonna be a ton of grass over here, so we should be good. I do like the action on these though. As long as it doesn't get grass in it, it's good. Gotta love being in Florida though, because it's already 90 degrees and it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I think when I get home, I'm gonna reline this reel. I like this reel a lot, but this line is old and kind of crunchy. Oh my God. I don't know if that's the same gator or a different one, but we're moving. But not trying to get stuck. See, it's spots like this that I like to stop at. There's a big enough spot to get something into it, but I can cast just like that into the other one. And I'll peel it right across the opening, through the shadows, see if I can get one to come out from under the boat. Then I'm gonna go. Thing is, with how dirty this water is, how stained this water is, there might be grass patches out here that I don't know about. And seeing it's not super, super deep water, this Whopper Plopper going over top of it might just do the trick. Might just get them riled up enough to come nibble on it. If I were to be doing this not as a challenge, there's another one. I'm gonna add another lure to my things that I would use as a flipping jig, or just heavier weight Texas rig, and just start pitching all the boats in between them, under them, next to them, in the crevasses. All right, so what we're gonna do up here is, just because I don't know if there's anything really out there in front of me, just gonna take and run this in front of the whole length of the dock and cast a couple times. We're gonna move down, cast a couple times, move down, see if there's anything under the dock. That breeze feels good. It got hot quick. And it's only 9 o'clock in the morning. On the blind mosquitoes, it's disgusting. We're gonna burn this one back so I don't eat a bug. There's a ton of bugs out here. We're gonna go elsewhere. So right now I'm trying to switch up. I was just slow rolling in the whole time, reeling it in the whole time. What I'm trying to do now is reel, stop, wait a couple seconds, reel, stop, wait a couple seconds. That's one thing that I always forget to do, is try and switch up my retrieve. I always try and fish it the same way the whole time, instead of saying, all right, well, this could be different. You know, if I do this or that, maybe they want this over that. But it also being hot, they're gonna be much more likely to hit it if it's moving the whole time versus more of a finessey retrieve. So that's where my mind was with that, was that because of the fact that it's hot, they're going to be much more active. Maybe they'll go after if it's just moving the whole time. But that's the thing, is this bait is not, doesn't have to move the whole time because it'll just float. It's top water, so you can move, stop, move, stop, move, stop. All right, so that last cast was going to be my last cast, but any true fisherman knows that when you say last cast, that could mean at least another hour more of fishing. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna come back to the old spot, or the beginning of the dock where I saw them hitting earlier. We're gonna switch up the retrieve a little bit, see if that's what they want. For sure last cast, because it got hot. All right, everyone, so that concludes day one. Unfortunately, we didn't get anything, but that's why we're gonna do this day by day challenge, because we are going to continue to fish that lure, that crawl colored Whopper Plopper, until we catch something before we can move on to the next one. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.